Go.
Cold. Take two.
Oh,
Right.
no. Don't say that. Thanks for joining Real Sessions Live.
What's up, y'all? You got your girl, J Robinson. I got two clowns with me today, as you can see. I got my man.
Oh, my grace.
Organized. I love how he says that, y'all. And then I got my brother,
Enoch 7th Prophet.
Enoch 7th Prophet. Y'all, this is gonna be such a great show because I got two of the best people that I could possibly know here. You know, my husband and different mothers, different fathers, but that's my brother right there. In a former life, I promise you, this dude was related to me.
The legend, the
Enoch
icon,
7th Prophet.
Who needs to see?
I love right now. You got him now?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, you was going through something over there. I was just trying to keep the show going.
I feel you. That's what's up.
Okay. So Enoch is I'm gonna let Enoch introduce himself and the reason why he's here. But Enoch, I've met Enoch actually just a few months ago, but we instantly kind of connected, and he's been a very wonderful guiding light in this path that I have chosen to perform. And always been honest, always been truthful, just an all outstanding guy. He does so much, he wears so many hats. So I'm gonna let Enoch introduce himself to his new fans. Like, I don't know how you don't know this brother, but I'm gonna let him reintroduce himself to the people that do know him and love him so well. So Enoch, tell them about yourself, man.
All right. This is what we call elevator pitch. So in 30 seconds, my name is Enoch 7th Prophet. I'm from the Washington, D.C. area. I am a videographer, a photographer, a creative, an MC, a dad, a friend, a brother, a comrade. I am...
must be West Indian, man. He got 10 jobs.
Man, I got 10 full job, you know.
Oh, you the one that's from... He's
man.
You the one that's from the... How many jobs you got, West Indian, man?
How many jobs you got, man?
I got 3 jobs.
3 jobs, you lazy.
If he got me, he got about 7.
Yeah, 7
he got about 7. He wasn't real close to you. Anywho, yes, I got my man Enoch 7th Prophet in here. We're gonna give it up. I probably cut him off at like 10 because it was so many.
Yeah, I'm done.
But Enoch, can see, he came all the way down here from DC because last night at the Soul Bar down in downtown Augusta, they had the, what was it?
Verbal acrobatics.
Verbal acrobatics, man. Shout out to Verbal Acrobatics.
Freedom Black.
Freedom Black was in the house.
The mayor.
Calamity Kev.
Oh.
The mayor. Big T.
Yeah.
DJ.
Killer Hurts.
Killer Hurts. Truth. Yeah.
A
lot of people was there.
Brother Trav.
Brother Trav came through. I love it. I love it.
Hip hop was there.
Hip hop was in the house.
Hip hop was there.
Hip hop was in the house. They had a brother named Vito, very good artist.
Yeah, Vito's nice.
You know, I know we were talking a little earlier, but he had a certain feel to him.
He has that Goody Mob.
The
Goody Mob feel, like the down south.
I like that.
1 to the 2 to 3 to 4. Them
Who
dirty
that
red dog.
through my window?
Yeah, he had that vibe, which was dope. So he did a dope job last night too.
Yeah, he did do a very good job. Who else we had in the house?
We got
Zach.
honey, mustard, grip, sauce.
But was that it?
Mustard, drip.
He got a nice.
Long.
I mean, that song.
I got you.
I
Zach
like
Ultra.
I like Zach. I like his name. His name sounds like a video game character. It's like,
Kill Instinct.
yeah, he got such a
He got
cool
that name. He got that name like he got all the shorties.
No.
All of them.
Zach Ultra.
Zach Ultra. Who that?
That's Zach Ultra. Shit, like he got all the shorties.
Yeah, he really did.
All of them.
All of them with a name like Zach Ultra.
Yeah, he was dope too, though.
Yeah, and he has a pretty cool clothing line. The stuff was really hot. So yeah, you can follow those two brothers. They doing their thing really good.
Yes.
But the headliner, the person that I'm here to talk about, because you know, my brother,
right?
Enoch 7th Prophet.
Yeah.
Anywho, like we done introduced him 18 times already, but Enoch was here. Enoch closed out the show with such a great performance, y'all.
The energy.
Talk about it.
The energy, the way he was controlling the crowd. It was like, y'all, man, y'all don't tell me I came all the way and say Augusta was whack.
He did say that too, and it was like, wait, we're not whack.
Yeah, we're not whack. Yeah. Right. But it was great. It was great.
Man, I do remember that slightly. I do remember saying that slightly because You know, I come from a church background, and my grandmother, rest her soul, she was in pastor of a church. So I come from that Pentecostal clapping your hands, and I was the only drummer.
Yeah,
I'm a musician too, so I was the only drummer in the church. So if there's 1 or 2 or 3 people there, grandma wants everyone to give all they got.
Right.
You know what I mean? If she's only preaching to 2 people, she gives all her. So she'll want that reciprocation back to make sure that the call and response.
Right.
So when I take what I've learned in church into like hip hop, because it's the call and response there. So to even get under your skin, if I'm in your city and I say, yo, I just left Chicago and they killed this song, yo. I don't want to go back to Chicago next time and say, you know, Augusta was whack.
Right.
Oh shit, now you hype because you don't want the people to know that your city whack.
Right. That was great.
No, I love it.
It was no disrespect. It was just like, come on, Augusta. I know y'all got it.
I know y'all.
I've been doing shows down here for so long. You know what I'm saying? So for my first time to actually be on another platform, being the headliner is different because we've done shows before in Augusta. We've done a tour in Augusta, and we brought our tour to Scott City.
Right, Sky City. Yep.
And it was me and Nonchalant.
Yep. I was there.
Yeah, you were there.
That's when I first met you. Oh my gosh.
Prior to that, we came in before Nonchalant. And I was the headliner of that tour because it was my tour. So I was the headliner of that tour. We brought Freedom Black and Titans was out there. Then I brought another artist from DC with me, was Fleetwood DeVille. I brought him out here from DC. So we just did like this little tour shit. We came from New Mexico to Augusta, back to DC, to Virginia. So it was, you know, those were good times. So just to come to Augusta and be like, yo, I've been here before. I know what this hip hop shit is about. Where y'all energy at? Let's go.
Right. No, that was dope. And you put on such a dope show. You have some of the toughest lyrics that I've heard. One song, of course, in particular that you have is Don't Just Mom, Say Something. And, you know, it really does hit home because, again, I remember kind of back in the day growing up in the 80s and 90s hip hop, the rappers were saying something. They weren't just rapping about nonsense. It wasn't mumble rap.
Content, man.
They had content.
Content.
Right. And when I listen to that song, it just brings me back to a time where people were trying to inspire the masses in their music. I asked you two because you're both, you know, hip hop artists, you know, and styles are very different, but yet you do know what hip hop is.
Right.
What do you think caused the shift? You know, because it's deeper than it's more than just saying, oh, these rappers here can't rap, or it's not. Something shifted. And it's people that have been in hip hop and around hip hop, and you also doing it in another country. What shifted to where the rap is what it is? Not judging the rap, but it's very different. What's your input?
I honestly feel like the beat, the trap era, kind of changed a lot, in not in a bad way, but it changed a lot for hip hop, where the masses was asking for more trap than conscious hip hop. It was selling more. People was kind of easy to get into the game and make a quick something off of it, but at the same time, you know, you don't have that 90s hip hop music where you had to kind of work for your beat. You had to master your craft. You know what I'm saying? Now you can't really call a track nowadays a classic, like you would call, you know, Dr. Dre's single a classic, or Snoop Dogg's, you know, the Gin and Juice a classic, you know?
Right.
But I mean, it's just changed.
Yeah. I think it also changed with how fast that you can make the music.
Right.
Because
True.
you know, when I was coming up doing the music, we had 3-second samplers, 5-second samplers, 10-second samplers. So whenever you were sampling something, you only had 3 seconds to sample it.
Right.
So it took you. Now you got to work your mind and be like, yo, I need to get this sample. I need to, and now you're sampling records, right?
It's
so
also a lot
that analog versus the digital concept.
Right.
Right.
So that kind of changed hip hop, because now for the audio or the analog artists, they wasn't thinking about the money. They were thinking about the rhyme, raps say something to the people in the community of
Right.
which that era was. The new era is speaking sometimes on it, but it's not money selling. So it's a quick fix. That's why some of them can put out 2 and 3 singles a week.
Right.
Right. So that's how hip hop kind of changed. But some of the new artists, you know, they like, well, we lit. We ain't worried about Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. We don't care in black community shit. We don't care about that. Let's get this money.
Let's get this money.
Makes sense.
Right.
Makes sense.
And then you don't see them no more. So they got their money and they bounce.
Yeah.
But some continue to get that paper and still have this detrimental music or lyrics. Not the music, it's the lyrics.
Right.
Because the conscious person can rhyme over a trap beat. It's just the beat.
Oh my
It's the
gosh.
beat.
Yeah.
What you say, how you say it. But you take that same trap artist and put him on a boom bap. Something by DJ Premier.
You confused? Like, what is this?
Well, you saw it because Young Yachty, Lil Yachty, he was like, yo, nah, don't play this. Like, give me something else.
He did say that. He did.
Don't play me on that old shit. Give me something else.
He did.
What is this classic shit?